As you approach 65 years old or approach your Medicare plans for the very first time, what are some of the questions you should be asking yourself or your broker potentially? I'm Joanne with Get Set Up, and I'll walk you through a couple of my thoughts based on that topic. So as you approach your Medicare years, this could be you retiring, this could be you turning 65 years old, and you're trying to figure out what kind of Medicare plan should I get for myself. You're going to ask yourself a couple of things, talking to yourself, your personal health, your travel. Do you live in two homes, right? What can you afford? What does your budget look like? Some things do come down just to budget, but you want to get a good feeling for, hey, is a Medicare Advantage plan good for me and going to work well for me? Or is a Medicare supplement, in addition to a drug plan, a better path for me to take? Remember, you've got two major paths to take when you're contemplating your choices. One is Medicare Advantage, one is Medigap plus a drug plan. So you'll take some time talking to friends and family. That always comes up, right? People are always going to tell you what they have, why it's the best thing, why you should have it, things like that. What I would suggest there is take that with a grain of salt, right? You are not them. They are not you. So you have to tune in and hone into yourself. You can certainly listen to some of their suggestions and then go figure them out on your own. Maybe you do some research online. There's lots of YouTube channels. There's lots of great resources out there for you all to learn about Medicare plans. But at the end of the day, this is your decision, okay? And you got to be careful because some of these things you cannot change very easily down the road based on where you live potentially, okay? That's a whole different topic there. Now, some of you like to work with brokers. Some of you don't like to work with brokers. Some of you prefer to do it yourself. You want to go directly to an insurance company. You want to do it all online. It comes down to your preference for that too. If you're going to use a broker, which I do advocate using a broker, you're going to want to ask questions of that broker. Number one is going to be, how many Medicare plans do you represent, right? Are they working as that broker, potentially just working for one insurance company? Are they working for 10, 20, 30, things like that? Are they from a large call center kind of agency? You know, that can have some limitations. Those are typically employees. Are they going to be there in 2 or 3 years when you have questions? You're going to ask the question of the broker, how many of these plans do you put out to the public in a year? Like, is this person just working with 2 people a month on Medicare plans? Or are they working with 25 people a month on Medicare plans? If they are doing hundreds of plans a year, that's good for you. That means they know what they're doing. That means they're staying in the loop of Medicare. Are they also a broker that's representing home insurance, auto insurance, life insurance, annuities, things like that? Are they doing everything, which I consider just a jack of all trades? That might not be in your best interest because it's just, I can tell you it's impossible to know 100% of Medicare really, really well when you're doing 100% of a whole bunch of different things together. So you're going to want to ask those questions. Is their experience? How long have you been in this business? Are you a solo person in this business? Do you have a support team? If you go on vacation for 2 or 3 weeks, is there someone else I can talk to that's going to help me? Those are things that you want to consider. You want to find things that are going to mesh with your personality, okay? So a lot of Medicare, people don't realize in the beginning, there's a lot that goes into this that you might not see on the surface. So if you already know what you want and you think you could just sign up online, you can. But invariably, down the road, within the first couple of years, you're going to have some questions and you're going to want that person or that connection to be able to reach out to and ask the question of and get good answers and get quick answers. That's the whole name of the game with Medicare, in my opinion, okay? So those are the things I want you to ask yourself and ask your broker. Again, I'm going to suggest a broker just because an insurance company is just that. It's an insurance company. So are they going to kind of care about you like a broker does? For the most part, the answer is no. All right, so hopefully that helps you. Come back and look at some other Medicare segments we have on here, and I'll be back with more information.